Okay, so you're not gonna fucking believe this one. I had to stand for this because I can't even sit down. Oh my god, this is actually the record for the dumbest person in the universe. Dumbest SJW, whatever. We're gonna read this guy's comment. This is a post from Twitter. I'm gonna say his name because fuck you. His name is William William Cooch. Fuck you, you dumb piece of shit. This is what this asshole says. Okay. Women has no definition. Okay. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble getting through this video, so... Okay. Let's just... Okay. Gender is arbitrary and fake. I greatly admire trenders, perhaps even more than transgender folks, sustaining actual dysphoria, because they go out of their way to experimentally prove that gender doesn't exist in any meaningful way. Listen here, asshole. If you're trying to go out and say and prove here that women has no definition because gender is fake, what about man? Okay? Second problem, arbitrary and fake. Biology and science would like a word with you. Third, I greatly admire trenders, you piece of shit. Now that is where I have the biggest problem. You greatly admire trenders? Okay, let's go. I've made videos about this in the past, but let's go over the problems here. A trender is somebody who dresses up in acts or whatever like a man if they're a woman and vice versa. But they're not a person who actually has gender dysphoria. They're doing it just because of the SJW trend. They're doing it just because of the trend and literally no other reason. When you fake having actual gender dysphoria, you make people who actually suffer with it feel much worse, you gigantic piece of shit. See, this is why I hate SJWs, because they trivialize everything and understand nothing. If you've actually met a fucking transgender person, a person with actual gender dysphoria, they don't find this to be fun or funny or trendy. Okay? This is something that they suffer with. Okay? They go through depression and PTSD. They are having trouble with who they are. They are suffering within their own skin because they don't feel that that skin is the correct skin. Okay? And you're telling me that you actually like the trenders better because they go out of their way to experimentally prove that gender doesn't exist? Just because a trender who has never experienced any kind of discomfort, psychological discomfort or emotional discomfort or mental discomfort, doesn't mean that they're doing anything positive. Gender is a real thing, you fuck. But he responds back with going, well, can you blame me? Anybody who's correct as constantly as I am truly cannot help themselves. It's like Matt's FTR, but as a mental retard. This is when I finally, I couldn't believe what I had read. This is the worst comment in the history of social media. I can't do it. Okay. Oh, God. Oh my God. I can't even look at it. Math and science are a concept driven by society. And the more we drive away from this, the more we drive away from this the better it'll be for people. It's better if we go away from the foundation of everything, math, and all facts about everything, so science. You're, spelled incorrectly, simply just privileged. You're privileged if you believe in science. That's it. Bro, that comment is fucking wild. So wild, I had to go back in time 7 years to re-edit this video. That is fucking crazy. I mean, it's not that surprising. After all, what I thought was the dumbest comment in social media history was 7 years ago. So naturally, obviously, looking at the world today, that comment isn't even that dumb. I hate to break it to you people, but considering the level of intelligence we see today, and the decrease over the last 7 years, the last 15 years in total, Gooch now appears to be smart. Or at least smarter for today's standards. This is the standard now. Now don't get me wrong, I am aware that this person is trolling. But here's the thing. Here's why I'm making the video and putting it across as though it's real, even though I'm 90% sure it's a troll. Because they themselves claimed that they're not trolling. And they were pretty adamant about the fact that they're not trolling, even though they appear to be trolling. Now, I recommend you read the entire thread. It's 24 comments, and it is a fucking wild ride. Make sure that you have a drink with you when you're reading it. It is a wild fucking ride, people. Trust me on this. It's on my previous video. Women are more depressed than men. Here's why. Go to that video, go to the comments, and read the entire thread. It is something fucking else. But I'm only going to read the most recent comment because, well, it's the worst one. If I read the entire thread, this video won't be funny anymore. Now, there's absolutely no way that I can read a comment that stupid sober. So, 7 years ago, I had a couple beers. This time, we're having some weed because, I mean, there's no way. Alright. Are you ready for me to read this? Because I'm not. Okay. If a man gets hard, it's an arousal. I mean, how do I even begin with that alone? So a man gets an erection, and it's no matter what an arousal. I guess we've just completely failed 5th grade biology or something. Everybody with even 2 brain cells to rub together knows that men get erections naturally. We get them throughout the night. We wake up with them. It's literally there's even a term for it called morning wood. We get them naturally. Blood flows through the body, and it happens without our control, and it has nothing to do with our thoughts or desires or attraction. It literally just happens out of nowhere. But this person doesn't know that. Okay. I had to break up with my boyfriend 3 years ago because he was cheating in his dream. He was cheating in his dream. Cheating in his dream. Oh my god. I mean, what do I say? Should I do a Stevie Wolf from 2013? You can't have sex in your mind! That's what Stevie Wolf said to Onision back then. And he got hard 5 times throughout the night. I'm sorry, were you standing over him for the entire duration of his 8-hour sleep? looking for when he got hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft. Like, what? How would you even know unless you stayed awake the whole night to watch his dick? So that's false. It's not. You can't get hard out of nowhere. There's always a cause. Yeah, there's always a cause. It's always a cause, and it's a dirty cause. God, learn basic biology. I'm the one who's not saying basic biology. Stop trying to win. You can't handle my intelligence. I'm quoting the previous video. It's like Matt's FTR, but as a fucking mental retard. I can't. I can't. Now, here's how they claim to be intelligent. Ready for this one? I have a degree in gender studies. Yeah, that right there, that's the sign of an intelligent human fucking being. That is fucking crazy. Holy jeez, I have a degree in gender studies. I mean, not only is gender studies a corrupt course that does not teach you anything of value, but the comment you're writing doesn't even involve gender studies. We're talking about biology, and here you are talking about gender studies. And it gets, by the way, it gets even better. If you thought that was the peak. And I also took classes in journalism. I mean, you have the knowledge of a journalist. Well, you know what? I can't you know what? I agree with you there. You certainly do have the knowledge of a journalist. That is wild. That is fucking wild. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Matt, I don't really understand the comment because why were you guys talking about erections? Well, that's why I'm going to tell you to go to the video and read the comments, because the build-up to that comment is something fucking spectacular. Granted, there are some zingers in there too that I could read, but you know what? I think it's better if you go there and read it yourself and leave a little bit of mystery for yourself to go in to see what this person found. While you're there, watch the video too, because it's fucking great. I'm going to continue finishing this. But yeah. So, Gooch, you've been dethroned. That is the dumbest comment in social media history. Wow.